Hi babes, so it is Friday right now for me and I'm currently getting ready for something super exciting. But before I jump into that and tell you all about it, I just want to give you some context. If you are new here, first of all, hi, hello, I'm Abby. Welcome to the vlog. And if you've been around for a while now, then you kind of know already what I'm about to talk about. So earlier this year, I went through a very transitional uh, period of my life, and an opportunity came up to move to New York City, which is where I'm at now. The opportunity came up through work, my career, and everything just so happened to align, and so I made the jump and I came out here. When I accepted the offer to come here, it was on a 6-month contract, which was perfect for me because as I've been in this transitional period of my life, I wasn't ready to fully commit to anything. Even 6 months was a lot to commit to. But anyway, when the opportunity came about, I took it. And so now I've been here for 5 months to the date. The date that I'm recording this, it has been exactly 5 months since I arrived to New York City. And I can't believe how quickly that came, but it also feels like a long time. And so now that I'm in the 5th month, I have a 1 month left of being here, about a month and some. So about 5 weeks from now, my contract officially ends, and I have decided to head back home. I honestly, like I mentioned, came into this opportunity, not fully committing to staying here long term, but also was very open to the idea of staying here long term. Now that I've experienced being here, and as much as I love the city and I love being here, and I just feel very lucky and very privileged to have this experience, I feel that the period of my life that I'm in right now, I cannot stay for longer than the 6 months. And a lot of it has to do with grief. My previous video was all about grief, and if you want to know about my story and the year that I've had, please go ahead and watch that. It'll give you much more context to everything leading up to this decision. So, now that I know that I'm going home, it of course is very bittersweet because I love this city. I've always wanted to live here, but at the same time, I can't wait to be back home with my family and enter a new chapter of my life. So obviously now I feel like a countdown timer going down, and so I decided to make a New York City bucket list for the remainder of my time here. Now I have quite a bit on here, so I don't fully expect to cross every single thing off, but I want to do my best to cross as many things off of here as I can. And the number one thing, the first thing on my list, is to go see the Rockettes at Radio City. And yeah, I'm a month early because it's November. Next month is Christmas, but New York already feels like Christmas town. And I was able to score some tickets to go see them tonight, so I'm super excited. Just growing up seeing them perform on TV, and now being able to be here and having the opportunity to be here during the holiday season and going to see them, I'm super excited. And I'm excited to bring you guys along. I think I'm probably gonna vlog the entire weekend, and this entire weekend I'm gonna do my best to go through my bucket list and try to cross some things off. So I think this is exactly what this vlog will be, is working on my New York City bucket list. I'm gonna start doing my makeup while I keep chit-chatting because it is currently 4:44. It's a Friday, so I still have my laptop open. That is the light that you're seeing on me right now. we're officially in that time of the year where it gets dark at 4 p.m. It's awful. I'm already somebody who often deals with seasonal depression, though I don't say never, but it hasn't been as bad in the past because I am from Southern California. I've been in Southern California and the sun is always shining. So now that we're in New York City, it's very different. I was just recently in SoCal and it felt like summer there still. And last month, the temperature really dropped here. So right now in November, let me tell you what the weather is like right now. It's currently 48 degrees. And that is right now at 4:45 p.m. The nights go into the 30s. So that is where we're at. On top of the early nights, I'm also dealing with the cold. As a grieving person and someone grieving their mother, to be exact, you can imagine the battle that I'm sort of facing internally with the holiday season coming up and really, rolling through very quickly. In 2 weeks, it'll already be Thanksgiving. And yeah, that's the battle is that one, I want to enjoy this holiday season because it's the holidays, I feel like who doesn't enjoy it? And then especially being in New York City, as I mentioned earlier, it just feels like Christmas Central here. All the decorations are up, the tree is up, the lights are up, and like today, I'm gonna go see the Rockettes. I want to fully embrace this holiday season and enjoy it. However, the battle is that I am a grieving person, and of course, I'm already emotional in my day-to-day. So to think about spending the holidays without my mother here is obviously really hard. I will be spending Thanksgiving here in New York. I will not be going home for that. Mostly because I was just home a few weeks ago. And on top of that, I'll be going home for good in December for Christmas. Thankfully though, I've already made plans with some friends who are here in the city to spend Thanksgiving with them, and yeah, just to know that I won't be alone. If you are a grieving person also, or you have experienced this feeling of grief around the holidays, then you also feel a little bit of guilt because and this is also on a day-to-day basis, it doesn't have to be just the holiday. But I think I've slowly, come to terms with the fact that two things can be true at once. And I know that if my mom was here, she would want me to be enjoying life. She wouldn't want me to be upset and just, sit in my sadness. And especially if she knew I was in New York City, I already know she would be telling me to go do all the things and to experience life. So yeah, all that being said, I definitely want to, try to enjoy this holiday season the best I can. And I think especially when I am feeling in the mood, embracing it, because I know that it comes and goes, and so why not enjoy it? So I have a vision for the outfit. I don't know if it'll look great until I put it together, so we will see. But I think I'm gonna speed through the rest of my makeup so I can finish quickly, and then I'll probably come back once the outfit is put together, my makeup is together, the hair too, because I have about an hour left. So I'll be back once I'm ready. Good morning, babes. It is Sunday morning and I'm back to cross another thing off of my bucket list, my New York City bucket list today, and that is going to the Central Park Zoo. I've gone to Central Park so many times, but I've never gone to the zoo, and I just feel like it's such an iconic part of the park, so I need to go. So I'm going to meet up with my bestie and we're going to go together in a few hours. I already did my makeup. I gotta do my hair and get dressed. But yesterday I had such a chill, laxed, very slow Saturday, and I allowed myself to give myself that. I didn't have any plans, so I stayed in bed till 1, which I hadn't done in such a long time. Then I got up, went for a walk, went to the farmer's market where I got this blueberry muffin and hot apple cider, which is what I just warmed up. I ended up going to get brunch at one of my favorite places here in Brooklyn called Flamingo Baby Kitchen, which is like a Jamaican, Caribbean, American breakfast diner. So good. If you're in the area or if you're ever in Brooklyn, I recommend. So I didn't end up eating my muffin or drinking my hot cider because I ended up going there, had some coffee, had a big breakfast, and yeah, I think after that I just did chores. I did laundry, put that away, cleaned my apartment. That was it. So had a really nice, oh, I watched Frankenstein. Or I started watching Frankenstein. I didn't make it through. I fell asleep. But I want to finish that tonight. That has been the vibe of the weekend. You guys came with me to Rockettes. Now I'm excited to bring you guys with me to the Central Park Zoo. But to recap a little bit about Friday night, because I know I didn't even check in with you guys, but after the show I went to have ramen, and that actually felt like such a full circle moment. My very first vlog here on YouTube was for my birthday, which was earlier this year in March, and I actually did kind of the same thing. I went to a concert at Radio City. I went to see Cleo Soul, and then from there I walked over to, oh no, I think for my birthday I went to Ichiran first and then to Radio City. But still, I think to do the 2 in one night the way I did on my very first vlog was really special. And honestly, I hadn't really thought about it until after, and yeah, it just made me reflect on the difference between who I was then, or how I was handling a lot of life then versus now, how much strength I've gained. And even at that point, I was still living in San Diego, and living in New York City was not even a thought in my brain. It wasn't until a month and a half later that the opportunity was presented to me. So it's just so crazy. It just felt very full circle. And yeah, just such a blessing to be able to reflect on that. But to touch on the Rockettes show, oh my god, it was so beautiful. My inner child was screaming the moment I got into the venue, sat in my seat. I tried to grab a couple clips for you guys, and I inserted those. But yeah, it was really beautiful. I think if you get the opportunity to ever experience it, I would definitely do it. Yeah, like I said, it helped my inner child. It was nice to kind of get in that Christmas spirit, even though still kind of a few weeks away. But yeah, it was really nice. But I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna eat my muffin, drink my hot cider, and I'll probably check in once I'm at the zoo.
I guess they prefer the log.
Yeah, I see his little ear wiggling. Whoa. Thank you. It's warm in here.
So it's me, you, and him. So it's usually next weekend.
These little guys. Do you think so? Do you see the reaction when it happens?
Let's see what